Hi, my name is Gilbert Chen. I'm currently 22 years old and pursuing a bachelor degree of Accounting and Finance in Stanford University. This is currently my final year, semester 2, as well as my second internship in my degree. I was accepted into PwC Acceleration Kuala Lumpur as well as ACKL as an audit intern in Technology, Multimedia and Telecommunication Department. During my internship, I was working in the Dell engagement team, whose client is Dell, an American multinational company. The objective of my internship is to link back my academic learning in degree with the practical working experience, as well as providing me an opportunity to explore various networks for my future career opportunities. PwC is one of the biggest accounting firms globally, which is also called as the Big Four in the accounting industry. Differentiating with local Big Four audit firms, PwC ACKL is a joint venture between PwC US and PwC Malaysia that launched in July 2022. Instead of serving local clients in Malaysia, ACKL professionals collaborate across time zones to support complex engagement for PwC clients in the US. Throughout this internship, I have learned how PwC uses this model to accelerate processes, manage costs, and maintain a 24-hour work cycle as their competitive advantages. As for my personal development, I've learned to manage time management as supporting international engagements means dealing with strict deadlines and the logistical challenge of time zone differences. I need to manage my workflow to prioritize tasks to avoid the overlapping in various engagements. In addition, there is a distinct confidence that comes from realizing my work directly impacts the financial audits of massive global corporations. Taking ownership of my assigned work papers and begin to be responsible as part of the audit procedure transformed me from a student to a capable professional. There are some aspects that I have applied from my academics towards my real-life practical working. For example, I was required to select the audit samples for the sampling method by using systematic sampling by choosing the key items that carry a higher risk, just like I have learned in my audit lecture. Additionally, I have also learned how to perform tests of details and substantive analytical procedures in real life, making me more understanding of what I have learned in my academics. Other than the practical skills, I've also developed problem-solving skills throughout my internship. ACKL handles files globally, and sometimes where source documents are in French, German, Japanese, and other languages that I am unfamiliar with. Instead of straight away asking my seniors, I step in to translate, summarize, and document these critical pieces of audit evidence into English language work papers, bridging a massive logistical gap for the engagement team. The internship at the PwC ACKL is a highly unique experience. Because I'm working in an offshore delivery model, my challenges look a bit different than a traditional local firm. As for improvements, I think that I could improve my workload management. Because I'm working with a team with a 12 hours time lag, if I get stuck on a work paper at 10 AM in Malaysia, where the US teams are asleep, I might lose a whole day of productivity. Thus, I shall improve my foresight by reviewing all my assigned tasks once I get them, anticipate where I might get stuck, and send a structured list of questions to the onshore team before I log off. So for the career prospect, PwC ACKL gives me a different view of the audit industry. Differentiating with local audit firms, PwC ACKL generally will not be client-facing, and I won't be managing the ultimate risk decisions with the client's C-suite, which would not be able to gain the full audit procedure experience. However, PwC ACKL will provide excellent benefits, a highly diverse environment, and exposure to cutting-edge audit tech. I can also pivot internally into specialized units like digital assurance and transparency or IT audit, which are highly lucrative right now. Thus, PwC ACKL gave me a different option to carry on my audit career after my graduation. In summary, this internship experience has linked my technical knowledge to the practical world. I can learn how to apply my knowledge into the real-life cases, which also train my technical skills and soft skills. This internship has been a transformative experience for me to handle various challenges in the real world. So that's all for me. Thank you.